what were some of the highlights during like your run on Local 101? Like, and even before Local 101, I don't remember if it was The Rock or Local 101. But there's a Disturbed story that always comes to mind. That
Oh
is a
yeah,
great
yeah.
story.
Oh man, I know. It's like I tried desperately to get David from Disturbed to do one of the final interviews on Q101 so we could tell the story again because after it happened, every time I interviewed Dave or anyone from the band Disturbed, this story would always come up. And it was when I was at 103.5. It was when I was at the Rock, and I remember doing an in-store appearance for Guitar Center. I would do a lot of Guitar Center's voice work. Love those guys. Thank you, Guitar Center, for all the money you gave me over the years for
And
the
if they'd like to
sponsorships
sponsor
and
this
stuff.
podcast,
Yeah, there
now,
you go.
this is where it continues.
And all the equipment that those guys gave me. I mean, it was so awesome. I remember I even got the fogging awesome fog machine from there that I would set up in my house on weekends. It was great, dude. I'm telling you, it's great. So yeah,
Disturbed. Yeah.
so I'm doing like a meet and greet at a Guitar Center, and they had the stanchion line set up, and I was accepting demo tapes. They still called it demo tapes, but it was CDs. And this guy walks in, all rocked out. I mean, all the band's guys look rocked out, but he was probably about, I don't know, maybe 5'7" or something. And comes in, he like comes up to me
Like
and
mean
shakes
looking
my hand.
bald dude.
Yeah, he was a mean looking dude for sure.
Yeah.
And he like gives me a cassette tape and he's like, "Hey man, I want you. This is my my band's name Disturbed, and this is my band's tape, man." And I look at it and I'm like, I remember like looking at the cassette and flipping it over and thinking like, cassette. And I tell him like, "Dude, we don't play cassettes on the radio." And I like kind of almost toss it sort of over my shoulder into the big cardboard box that we were putting all the demo tapes in. I'm like, "Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it." Honestly, bro. Talk about egg on my face. Look at the
And then they
charts.
become Disturbed.
Yeah, then they're huge.
Yeah.
So anyway, David never let me live that down.
Yeah.
But it's been all in fun, and he's a really good dude, and he's not as scary as people think he is.